So in today's video, I'll be sharing the recipe of 6 different type of stuffed paratha, and that too without onion garlic. So first I have here hot and steaming delicious aloo paratha or potato paratha, radish or muli paratha, and then I have my favorite, that's green peas or Matar paratha, and then comes delicious cauliflower paratha. These are all seasonal parathas, and mixed veg paratha, one of the yummiest, and last but not the least, that's the cabbage paratha. So stay tuned for all these lovely recipes. Hey guys, I'm Subhankari and I welcome you all to my channel Food Corner in English, and I hope you all are doing great in your lives. And if you're new to my page, to subscribe to my page and do not forget to tap the bell button. And thank you all for loving my channel so much and liking the video so much. Let's begin with these awesome recipes. First, we'll prepare a dough that is common for all the parathas. So for the dough, I have taken here 3 cups of whole wheat flour, and to it I'll add around 3/4 teaspoon of salt. For 3 cups of atta, I have taken 3/4 teaspoon of salt. Give it a mix, and then I'll add water gradually to make a soft dough. So for this recipe of dough, which is common for all these parathas, this is the basic dough. So just I need by adding water in 2 to 3 batches to make it a soft dough. And once this dough is set, I have kneaded this dough. 1 tablespoon of oil goes in, any cooking oil that goes in, and now again knead it, and this will actually make this dough more smooth to work on. So just knead it again, cover it, and I'll just keep it for rest for 15 minutes, and in 15 minutes this dough will be perfectly ready to make this yummy paratha. So after 15 minutes, this is what this dough looks like. It has turned out a little more smooth and soft, and now we need to roll out medium to large size dough balls in this way, handful, so that it comes in your fist in this way, and then just roll it between your palms, press the edges and bring it together, and so that this dough ball should be smooth without any cracks. This is the common procedure for all these parathas. So let's start making. So first we'll make the aloo paratha, that's without onion garlic. In a pan I have heated 2 tablespoons of oil, cumin seeds goes around half teaspoon, chopped green chilies half teaspoon, and few curry leaves I have added to enhance the flavor. Wait for around 1 to 2 seconds, and crushed coriander seeds goes here around half a teaspoon, and grated ginger half teaspoon. Crushed coriander seeds gives a very nice texture, and once it's sorted, I'll add boiled, peeled and mashed potatoes around 400 grams, black salt half a teaspoon, and half teaspoon of white salt. Again, it depends upon the quantity. Give it a mix on around medium flame for around 2 to 3 minutes, so that all this tempering goes nicely into these potatoes. And then to finally finish it, I'll add around roasted cumin around half teaspoon, and dried chili I have taken 2, and I've just made them a powder. This gives the peculiar taste for this parathas. Give it a mix, and a stuffing for aloo paratha or potato paratha without onion garlic is ready. Now let's make the parathas. So the dough I have prepared, this is it without cracks. Sprinkle some dry flour and just press it, and the trick to make a nice cup for this parathas is start pressing the edges. This is the common way I'll show for this paratha, and this applies for all other parathas. Start pressing the edges to make it a cup shape, and make sure the base is a little bit thicker than the sides. And once these cups are made, I'll stuff the stuffing of aloo paratha. I normally stuff a little bit more, and the trick here is that sprinkle some plain flour on the top of this stuffing so that it doesn't stick to your hands, and start pressing inside, and the edges will gradually come up. Just make sure you do this process nicely so that this seals perfectly. In this way, I'll just cover up the edges till it seals, and now I'll pinch out the excess dough. It's very important. And here, after pinching the dough, I'll apply some dry flour, and I'll upside turn the dough so that the pinched surface goes down. Sprinkle some more dry flour and start pressing with hand so that this can be leveled up. And now using a roller, just roll it to a medium size paratha. That depends upon your choice. And see, you can roll this paratha till the stuffing is slightly visible, and my beautifully rolled out aloo paratha is ready to be cooked. And to cook this paratha, I have used a nice iron pan. I'll add the paratha. Once the pan is heated, wait for few seconds, and then just I'll flip it. Then again I'll wait for few more seconds, and then apply some oil, or you can use butter or ghee, and then again I'll flip it. Basically we need to roast both the sides so that it can nicely puff off. So here I have applied oil on both sides, and then increase the flame. Once you have applied oil or ghee or butter, increase the flame, and now it's time for the magic. This will automatically puff. You can see how beautifully my aloo paratha is puffed up. It's done perfectly, and hot and steaming aloo paratha is ready for the winter days. And as I said, basically all these recipes are without onion garlic, so you can enjoy them. And this is ready to be served, and I have served this with some beautiful ball of curd, some black salt, roasted cumin and red chili powder goes on top, some coriander leaves, and not to forget the best combo, that some pickle. This is the mango pickle. And now it's time to serve this yummy paratha. And here comes my paratha, hot and steaming paratha, and you can see it's literally hot, it's steaming. So enjoy this aloo paratha, and that too without onion garlic, and I hope you love this recipe. Next on my menu is Muli paratha or white radish paratha, and that too without onion garlic. So here I have taken peeled and grated Muli or white radish around half a kg. So you need to squeeze out excess moisture from this before making the stuffing. So here I'll just squeeze it and drain out the excess water, and this is how it looks after squeezing it. So all the Muli around, I have taken around half a kg. I'll just squeeze the excess water, and it's enough dry now. And the juice that we had extracted, the moisture, can be used to make some vegetable stock or can be used to knead the dough. It's very nutritional, so I always use it. And so for making the stuffing, I have heated a pan on medium flame, added 2 tablespoons of oil, and Carom seeds or Ajwain seeds half a teaspoon. This gives the peculiar flavor for this paratha. Chopped green chilli around half a teaspoon, grated ginger I have taken around half a teaspoon. Saute for few seconds and then increase the flame, and then I'll add the radish or Muli. Before adding this Muli, make sure you increase the flame. Some salt I'll add according to taste, black salt half teaspoon and white salt around half a teaspoon. And in high flame, I'll just saute for just 1 to 2 minutes. That's it, because we don't want this Muli or radish to release all its moisture. So just saute for around 1 minute, and then chopped coriander leaves goes in around 2 tablespoons. Give it a mix, and you can see as we had squeezed the excess moisture, there is in fact no moisture left, and it's very important we do this process in high flame. So give it a mix, and after 2 to 3 minutes, remove from gas and let it cool completely. Once it has cooled down, make the cups as we had made for the aloo paratha, and then I'll add stuffing. If you are a newcomer, you can add a little bit of stuffing, but I love my paratha to be stuffed nicely, so I have added stuffing nicely. Sprinkle some dry fruit. It's very important for this paratha, otherwise that can stick to your hand, the stuffing can stick to your fingers. Sprinkle some dry flour and then start pressing the stuffing inside, and gradually the edges will come up. And the same way, just make sure you seal the dough and then pinch out the excess dough and sprinkle some flour. Turn the pinch surface upside down and then use your fingers to level up before rolling it out. This makes sure the rolling out process goes out smoothly, and gradually you can roll it in this way, and our Muli paratha is done. It's ready to be cooked, and again I have used a iron pan or tawa, what we call, heated on medium flame, and after few seconds you can just flip it over in this way. So basically we need to cook both the sides. After few seconds I have flipped it up, and I can always use either butter or ghee or oil. So just make sure both sides are perfectly cooked. They should turn brown and crispy. So add some oil or ghee or butter according to your choice, and then press the edges, and this paratha will turn out crispier, delicious flavor. You can see how beautiful it has turned out, and my hot and steaming Muli paratha is ready. And again I have served with some nice curd, pickles and green chilli, and you can see how beautiful this paratha looks from inside, perfectly stuffed. Try it, you will love the recipe. Then comes my favorite, that's green peas paratha or Matar paratha. So to make the stuffing, heated 2 tablespoons of oil, crushed coriander seeds 1 teaspoon, and fennel seeds I have taken here on half a teaspoon. This gives a very peculiar flavor. Some cumin seeds goes in, whole green chilli, and the powder around 2 tablespoons of crushed coriander seeds and fennel seeds that goes in. Grated ginger I have added around half a teaspoon. Saute for few seconds, increase the flame and add green peas around 250 grams, salt around half teaspoon, and cook this green peas on medium high flame for around 2 to 3 minutes. If you are using fresh green peas, it might take a little bit longer, 5 to 6 minutes more, or frozen green peas will cook much faster. To balance the flavor, I have used here dry mango powder that gives a very nice flavor to the stuffing. Give it a mix, and now switch off the flame, let it cool, and I'll just blend it so that can be made to a nice paste without water. So I have just blended it, and you can see how beautiful this green peas paste has turned out. Again in the same way, squeeze out a nice dough ball, make a beautiful cup out of it, and I'll stuff it and press the stuffing inside, apply some dry flour, and then gradually the sides will come up, and seal this dough by pinching the extra dough from the top of it in the same way as we had done in case of other parathas. Apply some dry flour, turn it upside down, and then apply some more dry flour and press it using your fingers. Just level it, and then I'll roll out this paratha, and you can see how beautiful my paratha has rolled out. Just roll it out till you can see the stuffing is visible. This paratha has rolled out beautifully. Let's cook this parathas. I have heated it on an iron pan. Wait for few seconds and then flip it up. In this way, apply some oil, butter or ghee, anything according to your choice. In both sides will apply. After applying some oil, butter or ghee, wait for few minutes more seconds and then again flip it up. Basically, we need to cook both the sides. Apply some fat, anything you want like oil, butter or ghee, and then increase the flame. Increasing the flame will help this parathas to puff off. That's the important thing. Initially, we need to cook it on medium flame, and once it's done, we'll just increase the flame so that this parathas will beautifully puff off. As my parathas are nicely done here, it's ready, and now this paratha, you can see how nicely it has puffed up. The green peas parathas without onion garlic is ready, and in the same way I'll serve this parathas with curd, pickle and some green chili, and let me show you how it's looking. It's steaming hot and it has stuffed beautifully. Try this out, you are going to love this recipe. Next on my menu is cauliflower paratha, very typical for winter season. 2 tablespoons of oil goes in a pan, cumin seeds half a teaspoon goes in, and green chili I'll add around half teaspoon. You will increase or decrease the amount of green chilies according to your choice. Wait for few seconds, and once this tempering done, then I'll add asafoetida or hing around 1/4 teaspoon. Give it a mix, and then add grated the cauliflower around 400 grams, that goes in. Cumin powder 1/4 teaspoon, coriander powder 1/4 teaspoon goes in, and some garam masala powder I have used around 1/4 teaspoon. Salt goes in half teaspoon. In high flame I need to saute this so that the excess moisture will dry out very quickly. We don't want any moisture in the base. Saute this cauliflower for around 3 to 4 minutes on high flame. Kashmiri red chili powder goes around half teaspoon, and some chopped coriander leaves goes around 2 tablespoons. Give it a mix, and you can see for each of my stuffing I am doing it in high flame so that this stuffing just gets seared. It should not release any moisture. And lastly, I add dry mango powder, amchur powder half teaspoon. Switch off the flame, and you can see the base is clear. Let this stuffing cool completely, and then we'll stuff it. This looks good to me, and now I'll wait till it cools down. And after cooling down, in the same way I had made a cup out of the dough, and I'll add the stuffing. If you're a newcomer, if you're trying it newly, you can always add some less stuffing. Sprinkle some dry flour and just press the stuffing inside and start rolling the edges. And gradually we need to seal this, as I'm always said, and then pinch out the excess dough. Sprinkle some dry flour and turn the pinch out surface down, and then press it in this way, level the paratha, and then start rolling. This is the common way to make all the parathas, and gradually we will roll out a beautiful thin gobi parathas. You can see the stuffing is clearly visible. This is it. And now let's cook this paratha. Heated the pan on medium flame, added the paratha, wait for few seconds, and then flip this paratha in this way, and then wait for few more seconds. Apply some oil, ghee or butter according to your choice. Basically, as I said, we need to initially cook this both sides of paratha on medium flame, and once this both sides are cooked nicely, then increase the flame, and that will puff up. The paratha will puff up because increasing the flame will help the moisture to release, and it will find a way to release, so it will puff up in this way. And beautiful gobi paratha is done, and again I have served with some curd and pickle. And just let me show you how beautiful this looks. Lovely stuffing, completely stuffed, yummy gobi paratha is ready. And then in my menu is mixed veg paratha, and that too without onion garlic. Heated 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan. Cumin seeds goes around half teaspoon. Some chopped green chili around half a teaspoon goes in, and I'll wait for few seconds, and then I'll add grated ginger half teaspoon. Wait for around few seconds more, and then I'll add some veggies. First, grated carrot around 2 cup, grated radish 1 cup. I had actually squeezed it and grated and squeezed cabbage goes, smashed or blanched green peas half a cup, salt half teaspoon, roasted cumin powder goes there half teaspoon, garam masala half a teaspoon, Kashmiri red chili powder goes there and half a teaspoon. And now in high flame I'll just give them a mix, because I've already taken out moisture from cabbage and radish, and other vegetables will be instantly dried up. Boiled, peeled and mashed potatoes 2 medium size I've added, chopped coriander leaves 2 tablespoons goes in, and in high flame mix everything so that all these vegetables will be nicely mixed. Just mix for around 3 to 4 minutes on high flame, and then I'll add lemon juice half a teaspoon. Switch off the flame and give it a mix, and you can see this stuffing is ready. Adding potatoes to this stuffing has actually made this nicely stiff and smooth. And wait till it cools down, and after it has cooled down I'll just stuff it in the dough. And you can see in the same way I have stuffed it, applied some dry flour, squished the stuffing inside and just press the sides and seal this dough ball. Pinch out the excess dough, apply some dry flour, turn the pinch surface upside down and then apply some more dry flour, level it using your fingers, and now you can roll it. Actually, leveling with the fingers initially makes the stuffing eventually spread, which helps to roll out this paratha. And this is done. You can see the stuffing is visible. I'll cook this paratha on medium high flame in a nice iron tawa, and the same way flip it around 2 times, apply some oil on both sides, and once this both sides are done, increase the flame so that this parathas can be nicely cooked. It will take around 2 to 3 minutes for each paratha, and this paratha is done. Steaming hot mixed veg paratha is ready, served with some curd, pickle and green chili, and see how beautiful it looks from inside. Try this out, you'll love the recipe. And lastly, I have cabbage paratha. It's also a seasonal paratha. 2 tablespoons of oil goes in a pan, some cumin seeds half teaspoon, chopped green chili half a teaspoon, grated ginger I have added half a teaspoon, and here I have taken around grated and squished cabbage around 2 cup. Make sure you squeeze out the cabbage, otherwise the excess moisture will be very difficult to make this paratha. Some salt half teaspoon, Kashmiri red chili powder around half teaspoon, and in high flame saute this cabbage for around 1 to 2 minutes in high flame. And after 1 to 2 minutes, garam masala powder half teaspoon goes in, dry mango or amchur powder half a teaspoon goes in, and very important, that's gram flour besan 2 tablespoons goes in. This will actually help to bind this cabbage and absorb the excess moisture if any. Give it a mix for 1 to 2 minutes more on high flame, and our stuffing for cabbage paratha is ready. And adding gram flour is a special tip which has helped a lot to make perfect cabbage paratha. Next time when you are making cabbage paratha, try this tip, you will know the difference. And wait till the stuffing cools down, and then in the same way I'll stuff the stuffing in a nice cup made from the dough. Press the stuffing inside, apply some dry flour on the top of it, and gradually the sides will just come up, and you can just finish this paratha dough by pinching the extra dough from the top of it. Make sure you do this process. This ensures that there is no crack. In this way, as I said in all my parathas. And now apply some dry flour, turn the pinch surface upside down, and then press it using your fingers, level it up, and then use a roller to roll out the parathas. And my beautiful cabbage paratha is ready to be cooked. If you are a newcomer, as I always said, you can apply some less stuffing, but this paratha is completely nicely stuffed. And in a pan, heat it on medium flame, add the paratha, wait for few seconds, and then flip this paratha. And after flipping it, wait for few more seconds, apply some oil, butter or ghee as per your wish, and spread it uniformly using a spatula in this way. And again I'll just flip it and then wait for few more seconds, apply some more oil, butter or ghee. And as I said, you can do this process, initial process on medium flame, and once both sides are done, increase the flame so that this paratha will puff off nicely. And my cabbage paratha is done. It has turned out to be brown and crispy. And again I have served with some beautiful curd with black salt and roasted cumin and red chili, some pickles, and this is how it looks from inside. Perfectly done. 6 different type of paratha, that too without onion garlic, freshly prepared, nutritional at its best, and taste you cannot imagine. And the best part is that there is no onion garlic, so every day you can try this. Any festivals in which you are not allowed to use onion garlic, you can try this paratha. It turns out yum. And now it's time for the comment of the day. Today's comment of the day is from Siba Dehuri, he writes, for newly married, this channel is like blessings. Thank you so much, Siba, for such lovely words. I really found this comment to be interesting. Thank you so much for all your love. Stay safe and stay connected. And for today's recipe, 6 beautiful types of stuffed paratha for winter season, especially for winter season. Try this out. You are going to love the taste of each and every paratha. You can also follow Su's Food Corner on Instagram and Facebook. If you like today's video, do give a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and do not forget to subscribe to my page. See you in next video. Till then, stay safe, love life, and happy fooding.